I think when most people look at these pictures of Yuna, they think, wow, what a beautiful young lady. That's the face of someone who was meant for the spotlight. But I look at these photos and think, wow, it's gotta be so hard to go to the bathroom in those pants. That's the face of someone in pain. Someone please help her. Please tell me 4 of those buttons are just for aesthetics. Goodness gracious. For real though, no matter how many buttons they gotta go through, ITZY have to be feeling so good right now. JYP has to be feeling really good right now about having 2 successful girl groups that he can alternate between, which is definitely a plus for TWICE because while their schedule is still pretty packed, it's probably not as hectic as it used to be. At the very least, there aren't as many comebacks. I mean, JYP just confirmed that they're coming back soon, but if you think about it, Fancy was all the way back in April. That was 4 months ago. Then again, they did have a world tour in between. Here's the interesting thing about this comeback though. We really don't know the status or condition of Mina. They shot their music video on August 9th. There are rumors going around about their hair color and stuff like that includes Mina. Baseless rumors, I gotta say, take it with a grain of salt, but interesting nonetheless. So either she's in it or she's not. That decision has already been made. I think the only thing that is up in the air is whether or not she'll be participating in promotions. Probably a day-by-day decision they'll have to make as that time approaches. Obviously, just do what's best for her. As fans, we would much rather see her in the best position to recover and get better than seeing her trying to push through each and every day just for us. Their health and safety must always come first. Which, by the way, Chaeyoung made us all scared for her safety recently. I don't know how many people are actually talking about this yet. So, TWICE were designing traveling goods for Kakao friends, and Chaeyoung said she wanted to make something that prevented pickpocketing. Well, why would she want to do that, you might ask? It turns out she was pickpocketed while traveling in Europe, and that was probably a very scarring kind of experience. See, these are the times I wish I had powers, maybe some infinity stones, or even just the ability to Zimzala beam someone to the moon. But speaking of infinity stones and a group from SM Entertainment, you know what we're gonna talk about next, right? Your new Avengers of K-pop, SuperM. Look at these guys. Announced by Mr. SM himself. Just like we talked about, Taemin, Baekhyun, Kai, Taeyoung, Mark, Ten, and Lucas. October launch date, and with the partnership of US Capitol Music Group. Looks like they're gonna have a large-scale promotion in the US, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a little cautious about how this is going to turn out. Not because of the guys, but the way this is being marketed, the way it's being branded and pushed, I don't know yet. It's not whether or not they'll be good or not. It's whether or not this is gonna catch on internationally the way SM and US Capitol Music want them to. I don't know, what do you think? On top of that, there are fans out there who are already against this whole thing. The same day this was announced, hashtag supergroup disband party was already trending around Twitter. As much as they say that the boys will also focus on their groups and solo careers, a lot of XOLs, EXO fans, feel like EXO is already being neglected before SuperM even comes out. And this pushes them further down that totem pole of priorities. There's a bit of turmoil right now, like, well, we should support the guys, but on the other side, if you support it, the other aspects of their career will have less and less focus. I don't know, how do you guys feel about SuperM? And speaking of the name, I saw this brought up and now I cannot unsee it. Actually, wait, I need the kids to leave the room. You know what, the video's pretty much over, you won't be missing anything. This isn't really appropriate for the youngins. So yeah, you can exit the video now, have a good day, night, eat your vegetables. Okay, so, the name SuperM. That U in the name that they happen to conveniently underline for us, that U has to be the most important letter in any group name history. You guys know what I mean? It's holding everything together. Like, without it, this group takes on a whole new meaning. Wait, the kiddos are still here, aren't they?